Hi, this is Guy with Fathom Arms, fathomarms.com, and you're watching the quick product breakdown of the Fathom Arms Enhanced Nitride Bolt Carrier Group. Welcome back to the quick video breakdown of the Fathom Arms Enhanced Nitride Bolt Carrier Group. One of the first things you're going to notice off the bat is the deep black slick surface of this bolt carrier group. This is a surface treatment called black nitride, and black nitride is basically a two-step thermochemical diffusion process that pushes nitrogen and carbon into the surface of steel. This makes the steel harder and more durable than conventional treatments like phosphate. And this process is done at subcritical temperatures, so distortional and dimensional changes are virtually non-existent. The part is then placed in a proprietary salt bath, and that salt bath oxidizes the surface of the metal. The oxidation results in the black iron oxide layer you see on the BCG. Below the iron oxide layer is something called a nitrogen diffusion layer, and that layer is 100% treated metal. The nitrogen diffusion layer penetrates into the metal roughly 4/10,000ths to 8/10,000ths of an inch deep. Basically, with this treatment, you get a lower coefficient of friction, you get increased lubrication properties, you'll see greater durability and abrasion resistance as opposed to something like phosphate, and it's a treatment, it's not a coating. Nickel boron is a coating, and what happens with coating, it can chip, it can crack, it can flake, it can be, you experience tolerance stacking. If it's applied too thick, when the gun cools off, hey, you may have trouble, getting that BCG out of battery. So let's go ahead and talk about carrier design a little bit. The bearing surfaces on this BCG have been relocated to increase reliability and reduce carrier tilter and recoil, especially this back end. You can see how chunky it is. A lot of people, one of the first things they say is that they experience more linear recoil, less muzzle rise, feels like the recoil goes right into the shoulder. This carrier also has fewer points of contact compared to a standard BCG, and I think you can see that just by looking at these little pads. So you're not running the entire length of this front surface, you're actually just, in a few spots. And like I said, lower coefficient of friction because of that. You can run a heavier buffer. Most people run an H2 after switching this carrier, some even run H3s, depending. So that's all personal preference. It'll run with a standard H buffer or even a carbine buffer. If you're running full auto a lot of people run H2, and they've seen great benefit from that. The surface of the BCG is all ground and honed after heat treatment, and that ensures proper tolerances, true mil-spec tolerances by doing that. And the BCG also gets tumbled to remove any burrs or sharp edges. So the carrier itself is made out of 8620. It features a radius gas key that's made out of 4130. And that gas key, that radius on there, prevents any digging or anything into that upper receiver gas key channel or charging handle channel. And so you'll get some increased life out of your upper receiver as well. Has a 4340 hardened cam pin, mil-spec centerless ground firing pin that's made out of 8740 steel. The bolt is nitride, and it is shot peen as well. It's made out of 9310 solid round stock that's actually machined to true specifications as well. The entire surface of the bolt is also ground after heat treatment, so you'll have no distortional changes or dimensional changes. It'll be exact. The extractor is made out of 4340 steel. It's phosphate coated, and it comes with a mil-spec extractor spring, a crane O-ring, and the black extractor insert ready to go. The bolt itself is magnetic particle inspected, and the bolts are lot high pressure tested. They're not individually high pressure tested. This is due to the destructive nature of high pressure testing. So when we test one bolt, that bolt gets scrapped out of a lot, and basically we're not trying to induce any premature failures of this bolt. High pressure testing, there's people go back and forth on whether it's good or bad. I feel that it's pretty destructive in nature, and if we lot test and we're good to go, I feel like since we're using a solid round stock to machine, we're using quality materials, that lot testing is good enough, and you're not losing up to 60% of the the lifespan of the bolt by performing a high pressure test on every single one. All parts. This bolt is this carrier is 100% made in the USA, and it carries our exclusive Fathom Arms lifetime warranty. These carriers are actually shipping now. We're doing something really cool. They're shipping with our 3D patches, and this patch, that spade in the middle, actually glows in the dark. You can get yours today by hopping on to fathomarms.com. Thanks for watching the breakdown of our Fathom Arms Enhanced Nitride Bolt Carrier Group, and be sure to subscribe for more video breakdowns coming soon.